I've loved to read ever since I was a little girl, and I know my next guest feels the same way. In fact, Marie Rippel developed a program called All About Reading, designed to help parents and teachers prepare children to read. Marie joins us this morning as part of our book author series. Hello, good morning to you, Marie.
Good morning, Danielle.
You know, this is what I find fascinating is the pre-reading skills that you say are so important. Why is this important, and what exactly are pre-reading skills?
Pre-reading skills are the things that children should know before formal reading instruction begins. 34% of children struggle to learn to read. And by laying the foundation with these pre-reading skills, we can prevent that struggle.
And you would think that just kind of teaching them A for apple, B for bear would be enough, but you say that's really not.
No, it's not enough. For the kids who struggle, it's just not enough for them.
Well, speaking of struggling, I know you and I have talked a little bit about this in terms of your motivation for starting this program.
Right. My daughter learned to read very easily. I read aloud to her, and she just picked up reading just like that. But my son was a different story. He really had a hard time learning to read, and the teachers and tutors didn't know what to do with him. And an educational neurologist actually told us to prepare him for a life without reading, because he wouldn't be able to read. And that was heartbreaking to me and just unacceptable. So I dug into my background in education and did a lot of research, and eventually was able to develop a program that enabled him to learn to read. And now he's 19 and in college and reading at the college level, so he's doing fine. But in the back of my mind, I always had the question, what if we could teach, catch kids before they have a problem?
That was really the motivation, being able to not just help your son, but then thinking there's got to be other people out there like him who really need this. And so walk me through, what are the 5 essential pre-reading skills?
There's 5 skills, and I call them the big 5 skills. The first one is print awareness, and that's the understanding that text carries meaning and is related to spoken language. The next one is phonological awareness, and that's the ability to hear parts of a word. The third one is letter knowledge, and that's knowing the letter names and sounds. And then we have listening comprehension, which is a precursor to reading comprehension, and that's really the goal of reading, isn't it? Reading comprehension.
Absolutely.
And finally, we have motivation to read, and that's the idea that the child has that reading is fun, and it's something that I really want to do.
Absolutely. Motivation is so important. If kids aren't motivated, they are not going to do it. And I wanted to ask you, so then what makes this program unique?
This program is unique because it has all of the components that a parent needs to teach the big 5 skills. We have read aloud books, we have books of poems, we have a complete teacher's manual that walks you through step by step what you need to do so that your attention can be on your child instead of on what to teach next. We have activity books with the craft sheets, and we have game cards and a box to keep it all organized in, and then Ziggy.
Ah, Ziggy the zebra.
Yes.
Oh, I bet kids love him.
They do. They really connect with him, and he has a personality of his own. He's a young zebra. He does the activities with the kids. He plays along with them and sets up situations and games. So kids really have bonded with Ziggy.
No, that's great, and I'm sure Ziggy helps a lot, and I'm also sure that parent involvement probably helps tremendously as well, right? As far as not just helping them with a program like this, which is wonderful, but it's also important in terms of reading to your child every night.
Right. It's important to read to your child every day, 20 minutes a day if at all possible. You form that bond with the child. You're passing on your love of reading to them, and reading aloud supports all of the big 5 skills.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Marie, so much for coming by and sharing this with us this morning, and so glad to hear your son is doing well.
Yes, thank you, Danielle.
Absolutely. And again, the program is called All About Reading. For more information on Marie or the program, please visit the website allaboutreading.com.